unbelievable.
Weazel. Weazel. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on their P's and their Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on their P's and Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. Hey, hey. Shout out to my boss, Baron. You know that man make it happen. He got our foot up in the damn door, and now the whole team taking action. We got pictures on whether you can chat with Cheddar. Hit me for your music needs, who gon' do it better? And you can catch Travis on the Rash Report, or Casper going live with the facts from the source. Ari is a newswoman, plus you with the force. Man, the whole Weazel staff, we on top, check the score. Editors, producers, all going hard. Don't make us pull up with them cameras in your front yard. Weazel.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Weazel News. We are your hosts, Lindsay Lauren and Dick Dastardly. How are we doing this evening? And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Dastardly?
I'm doing wonderful, Lindsay. I hope you're doing better. You still sound like you got a little bit of that cold weather chill from here in the city, like it's kind of got you a little under the weather. I hope you feel better soon, ma'am.
I do, but you know, we're hanging in there, and we're doing all right, especially in time for this holly jolly season.
That's right, and we got a little bit to cover from these past week of fun in the sun, fun in the snow.
We do.
What would we say? Fun in the sun, fun in the snow? It could be a little bit of both.
I mean, we've had a lot going on. We've had a lot going on.
Yes, we have.
I know. Last evening was pretty action packed. We had a semi truck hanging over the Los Santos River at postal 164, and Air One actually spotted it.
That's right. That's what I heard. We heard it was a single person in the semi truck hanging over the banks of the river out there.
I was actually watching from the bridge area, and it was a lot going on. They first found a parked car in the middle of the EBOT course down near the river bank, and in finding that person, and it just ended up to be a guy hanging out in his car in Adam. But upon getting a little bit further out and up in the air and elevation, they then saw the semi truck, which the SAFD did their very best and a great job, making sure that person stayed alive. The truck, however, was off so much that it still went over the embankment. And poor Deputy Carlson, we send him love as he is in the hospital. What's the name of that hospital again?
We call it Saint Fart. It's a lot easier to say Saint Fart.
Yes, that is what.
Passing of the gas.
Yep, that is what you said last time. Saint Bart. But Carlson is at Saint Bart as we speak with a broken leg. We hope that he has a okay recovery after falling down that embankment, and the trailer and truck actually fell a few minutes after he did, and luckily that trailer came down right next to him, and Air One was still able to transport him out via life flight helicopter.
That's right. I believe the one actually caught it on their camera as it was coming down the bank.
That was a special scene with a lot going on there.
It certainly was. It was busy. They had a lot of fire, a whole lot of Leo there. Air One was there. It was just one of those chaotic scenes that, like the old picture says, the more you watch, the worse it gets. The
Yep.
longer they sat there, the worse the scene got for everybody involved. It looked like
It
almost,
really did. Chaos after chaos after chaos. It was a lot going on. And then Keith from McGowan actually had such a good handle on the truck that when he went to pull it, it went flying about 20 feet into the air.
wow. It was one of those little ramp pulls, I guess. You had all that
Something.
preload on it, and it finally
Yeah.
popped over the edge. That was it.
It went right over the fire truck. It was actually quite incredible to see.
You got to love those way those trucks just hand over the preload that suspension, and it just unloads all of it all at one time. All that energy.
Yeah,
Shows you how dangerous it really is.
It was just like a exploded box spring that just, it pop.
Pop goes the box spring.
Do box springs pop? I don't actually know. Do they pop?
I think when the box springs on the beds and they get old and wore out, they start popping.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when
When they get used often, wink wink.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
There was a
But
dump truck also caught in the city.
oh
last
boy,
night.
it was a big one too, right? Did you
Yeah,
see
it
that
wasn't
scene?
the standard dump truck. I was able to chase it down. I stayed far away because apparently the dump truck was picked up by a gang member. He was apparently
Oh,
upset. He already had a record of stolen vehicles, assault on police officers, drug, narcotics, passing fake checks. He had a long, extensive list of felony charges. But
wow.
apparently, he had found the truck near a warehouse, maybe a construction site,
Mhm.
and was upset and was trying to cause as much destruction as he could in the city.
Oh boy.
And I think Air One was actually the one that found it.
Wow.
And they wound up getting the ground units en route, and Chief Wilson was the one who managed to get in front of the vehicle and stop the truck.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, during this time, the truck ran over several pedestrians,
Oh.
vehicles, damaged traffic lights, and so much in the area. Chief Wilson managed to shoot out the tires with his shotgun,
Wow.
while the driver finally got out of the vehicle, but he pulled a firearm on Chief Wilson.
Oh boy.
And unfortunately, as we know what happens, we pull a firearm
Yeah.
on law enforcement.
Does
They
not
got,
end well.
that's right, they got to do their job to protect their lives to make sure they go home
Yep.
at the end of the shift.
Absolutely.
One person that we know of, at least the driver of the dump truck, was
Wow.
pronounced on the scene. So
Oh no. I mean, hey, yeah, yeah. He got what was coming to him, and unfortunately,
that's right.
karma's a bitch. I'll tell you.
He got an injection of some of those common earth metals, we could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
And
couple of
probably,
lead
probably, probably, plenty more coming to him as well. So
That's right.
anyway,
If it hadn't done it, it'd be more. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. Go right ahead after you, Nick.
It's okay. Yeah. If he hadn't went down sooner, he probably would have got several more injections. I know from Air One, because I believe they was it Captain Rico? He may have been ready to break out the sniper rifle to help assist Chief Wilson.
Yeah. Well, whenever you have snipers involved here, it's not good. It's not good. Is not good. We also had a shots fired call at the end of the evening last night, and I believe Lieutenant O'Connor did lose visual on a suspect, but there is currently a bolo out on a motorbike. There is known to be female with blondish red hair driving a motorbike. Unknown whether it was a motorcycle or a dirt bike, but it had red, and they were wearing a red and yellow, I believe, sweatshirt. So if you do see anybody of that matching that description in that area, please let local law enforcement know, as they could be a suspect in a crime.
That's right. Call police if you see anything
Yep,
suspicious.
absolutely. I just stole Sky's pickup line. I meant
I think
wow.
Sky would mind too much.
I meant wow. Speaking of Sky, she is doing better, and they have taken her. I got to see her the other day, and she is out of medical-induced coma, and she is talking and talking with doctors and eating and doing a lot better. So we look forward to hopefully seeing some a promising return here in the new year from her. And hopefully she'll get a chance to talk to law enforcement about what happened months ago.
That's, we're glad to hear she's doing much
Yeah.
better, and maybe they can get to the cause of the person or find a person who caused her to go missing.
Yeah, it's really been, from what I've heard from LEO, it's really been a kind of a, cold open case there, because they really haven't had any other findings since she's been found. So we will have to see what goes on next and what connections can be made.
We are definitely looking forward to catching the person who assaulted our wonderful Sky Davis here.
Yes. Can you remember what happened earlier in the week?
Oh wow, it's kind of hard to.
Right?
Where was we covering newscast at? Was we up in? Oh, that's right. We was over on the east side of town earlier in the week, from the casino down
Yes.
to the almost Three Docks, almost in the same area again.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
And we had the commissioner, I believe.
we had a commissioner and we had a firefighter, another probie, who was screaming from his body cam again.
Yep. Awesome.
Let's see. They were showing off the new Christmas village over by Miracle Lake.
Yes. Yes.
They had commissioner had a couple of run-ins with our wonderful homeless group. They seem to be getting around. I think commissioner had a contact with them and had to get a couple of them checked out for some injuries.
Good. Well, not good, but good. That they got checked out for their injuries.
Someone got killed.
Yes. Yes.
Someone went to the hospital and probably had a warm bed for tonight, so that is a plus side.
Absolutely. And that a lot. I'm like trying to backtrack and remember what had happened earlier in the week. So as
there was a large car wreck on the freeway down there by the casino.
there was.
I believe it was started off as a single vehicle accident that caught fire there, and then more and more vehicles, as they came over the hill, they just couldn't stop quick enough in the snow and continued piling into that delivery truck's what it was, and then from there it just kind of went downhill with fire,
Oh my goodness.
explosions, and bodies just everywhere, unfortunately.
Wow, that is hard to hear, and definitely, wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah, it was I understand, a terrible scene that took firefighters quite some time to get under control.
Wow. That's, wow. And then we had another car wreck right up the road at the actual casino with a fire, and, yeah. And I believe that they had, in the part, you mentioned the, homeless people, and then I believe we had a stolen ambulance, a stolen AI ambulance, that got stolen, out there in the highway area, which is, crazy.
The Elsin oil fields, I believe,
Yes.
where it was at.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an Adam ambulance that was, well, it wasn't stolen, but
okay.
the two medics were, from what it appears to be, they were called, lured into a trap, and the two Adam medics were assaulted by
Oh boy.
another Adam person of interest.
Alright.
And then that same person tried to assault law enforcement when they arrived on scene. And unfortunately, law enforcement doesn't have padding on their push bars.
Wow.
So a push bar was used to persuade that subject to stop his actions. We'll say that.
Wow.
But I believe he was revived and transported to St. Fart Hospital. And one medic was able to walk away on his own power, while the second medic
Good.
was pronounced deceased on the scene.
Unfortunate.
Right, so
Unfortunate.
I think the assaulter is going to be charged with possibly homicide in this particular incident.
Wow. I mean, rightfully charged, though, it sounds like.
It definitely does sound like it
Yes.
should be a rightful charge, that he all and completely earned that charge.
Yes. And then I know, on top of last night, we had a gentleman who was incredibly high, and thought that the Christmas lights were too bright for him during the day.
I heard he was carrying a Christmas tree at one time.
A Christmas tree? But it was actually a weed plant.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah. Everyone got pictures. It's a whole thing. I think Captain Rico posted it on Twitter, so everybody can see that the Christmas tree. And you want to know what his name was? Ben Smokin'.
Yes, Ben Smokin'.
Ben Smokin'. So quite fitting, I'd say, right?
I would say so. I wonder if he legally got that changed, or if it's one of those street names.
I don't know, but that's the name that they provided, and well.
Well. You know, you just can't believe some of the characters you find around town.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, quite crazy.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what music have you been listening to lately, Mr. Nastily?
Well, you know, we're getting closer to that season, you know, and that's all that's on the radio is those good old holiday tunes. You know, we got all them Christmas bells and Little Drummer Boys and all those wonderful tunes. No matter what station you put it on, that's all that's playing.
Yes. Wow.
What have you been listening to, Miss Lindsay? Probably the same thing, though, haven't you?
Honestly, I have been listening to a bit of that. I've been listening to a lot of instrumental Christmas music. So like, you know, like some of the stuff with that, like, you know, that deep like orchestra background, and it's been great.
Oh, okay, kind of that big band stuff.
Yeah, orchestra, Siberian and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, Tri-Siberian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. That's a funny name. Try to remember like that. You know, you don't listen to it like once a year.
You do, but it's always a hit once you listen to it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I know the grocery stores have been quite packed lately, with everybody stocking up on their holiday fun, getting their candy canes and all their eggnog. And do you know that they have 8 different kinds of eggnog in the Polino grocery store?
Well, for one thing, I don't drink one kind of eggnog.
Right?
Think about what one has 8 choices of eggnog.
Right? They have like normal, and then they have high, like heavy eggnog, then they have light eggnog, then they have eggnog with cinnamon. I'm like, how many eggnogs do you need in your life?
Do they have non-egg eggnog possibly, I wonder?
You know what? I think that might be nog.
That nog. Yeah. I remember seeing that last year. I wasn't sure if it was a big hit last year.
Yeah.
Come back around this year.
Yeah. You know what? That's going to be a new invention. Instead of, you know how they had the Beyond Meats? We're going to do Beyond the Nog.
Beyond the nog.
There we go. That'll be our new patent, Dick. You and I in 2023. That'll be our goal, is to make a new eggnog called Beyond the Nog.
That sounds great. Think we can get City to market down there at the Christmas village for us?
Probably. I mean, we can probably get a commercial in there too, and you can play some bongos and donker donks, and I'll have a grand old time.
No one's ever gonna let me live those donks down, are they?
I don't know, but hey, I mean, anything can happen in Los Santos.
Anything can happen at any time, anywhere if you're in our wonderful city.
Yes. Let's see, what else have we been up to lately in the state? We've had our businesses are thriving and booming, as we said, like the grocery stores, but even our businesses within Los Santos and San Andreas. I know that a lot of the auto body shop and bike shops have been getting a lot of business lately with those Friday deals and those holiday deals, and businesses are booming here in Los Santos.
That's right. That's right. I believe they had some sort of birthday party out on the pier and around Bob's Balls area. Beginning of the weekend, somebody had a birthday, so it was all having a big celebration.
Wow, I know.
Some craziness fun going on.
Yeah, I believe it was a Keely Williams Megan the Gaming. So congratulations to her on that birthday, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see everybody out there supporting and being there for supporting people and being there for her birthday.
That's right. As we see that, I believe she even had a fire inspection at her bowling alley while she was celebrating her birthday.
Wow, I
believe she passed with flying colors.
That's awesome. That is really, really, really awesome.
Imagine what would.
That's awesome. Awesome. We're just gonna, continue. Anyway, sorry, we had some technical difficulties there, but we're back with it. We had a lot of fun out there celebrating her birthday and doing a lot of different stuff within the state, checking out the park, like you said, which I think there's going to be an event there this coming Wednesday. Nothing has been publicized, but little birdie on Twitter said that there might be an event coming out later in the week, so we'll have that to look forward to.
As long as it's not skinny dipping that polar bear challenge, because it's a little too cold to be doing that for me.
the polar sponge.
Yeah, the polar sponge, you can suck up all that cold water right there. And yeah, I think I have to pass on it. I may come watch, and record all those crazy folks doing that, but I don't think I'm going to take part in that.
Yeah. I really wonder how it got that name, the polar sponge. Because, I don't know. It just doesn't sound right.
It makes you wonder what happened the very first time to make them call it that.
Right? Yeah, well, you know what? And this kind of sounds like a drowning hazard, but what is the first one? Because don't they, attach sponges to themselves and see, whose sponge can hold, or how many people can, hold, a sponge? I don't know. Is that what it is? How long you can last in the water with your sponge?
Maybe we'll just have to say, yeah, that's what it is, Lindsay. I think you've been over there to the Beyond the Eggnog store.
I have. It's really good. You should check it out.
We'll say it's got to be attaching the sponges to the feet and see how spongy the
how saturated the sponges can get. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna have our person of the week is gonna be our newest player, Playing Studios, who just joined today. Welcome, and congratulations to him on re-entering the server. It'll be a lot of fun to do some more stuff in the community with him. Let's see, what are we missing? I feel like so much more happened and I'm missing it all.
I know we have fires, we've had
Yep.
car chases, we've had police shootouts.
Yep.
We had a couple air evacs using Air One. Seems like that's pretty much the full
Yeah.
extent of it all.
Yeah, I mean it's been an awesome year. I mean we, as we wind it down, since we won't be live next week, and we'll have to see because we might be live on the 1st. So yeah,
this would be our last
right.
Weazel news.
This will,
2022.
and we do have to say a major thank you, over 39 weeks running, and I guess you guys can say that this is like the end of our season, quote unquote, and we are proud to say that we have been, selected on Channel 13 to renew our season. So we will be continuing these broadcasts in 2023, and it should be a fun time with possibly more people coming, possibly a different possibly a different location, and possibly new stream, because even though Dick doesn't know it yet, or I haven't talked to him yet, but we may start collaborating here and going one after another. So instead of myself every week, who thinks Dick should stream Weazel News, guys? Who thinks Dick should stream the show? Because I think he should stream the show. So you guys might see every other week with Lindsay and Sky, and every other week with Dick. I don't know. That sounds good to me. Let me know in the comments here if you guys think that's a good idea. Because I would love to see that, and I think you guys would too.
I would like to see us figure out some way to get the guys controlling the keyboards and all back there behind the window to start showing little snippets from our cameras and our wonderful videos and body cams here and there.
Yep. We will definitely collaborate on that, and we'll have a lot more coming here in 2023, and we can't wait for it.
Yes, I see some exciting things in our future. This has been a great year. It's definitely been a learning curve for us.
Yes.
To learn to bring you the news you want and crave and desire, but it has been a great and wonderful year so far.
It really has. So far.
So far, we've got 2 more weeks. Anything can happen in 2 weeks there.
It really can. You are right. I shouldn't say too much, but yes. You never know. Absolutely. Absolutely, wow. I feel like I had a little homage to Sky there, as we do again miss her, and she's really who's kind of, I'm just here as Lindsay, but Sky and Dick are really the ones who kind of, put this ball rolling. So great thanks to them, and great thanks to the everyone who believed that this news could be a thing and wanted to see it, and have watched for so many minutes, and really letting this turn into a reality for us. So
it's been great.
Yes. Indeed. But yeah, that is gonna do it for us this year. Dick, what is your New Year's resolution before we go?
Believe it or not, I have a legitimate resolution.
Okay.
I don't do them because, you never stick and holds up.
Yeah.
But my New Year's resolution this year has to become better organized in life, in Weazel News, at home, at work, everything. I just got to get some better organization skills and that is my goal and my resolution this year to have that done.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, congratulations to you and your resolution there and getting it and making it happen in 2023. Wow, 2023,
Well,
that sounds weird.
about mine without telling us what yours is going to be, Lindsay.
Mine is gonna be, mine is gonna be self-care. I've worked on that a lot this past end of the year, and I want to continue doing that because I have a tendency to worry about other people more than myself. So I think my resolution is to really kind of, focus on me and give myself some TLC when it needs it, and really look after myself and my well-being. That way, we can continue to strive through another year.
That's right. You got to look after yourself. So if
Yeah.
you're not in a good position, you can't do much for anybody else.
Absolutely. Which it sounds weird having that be a resolution, but it's a good one to have. It's a good mindset to go in with.
And maybe next year I'll get a better sweater since so many folks don't like the sweater.
I mean, it's cooking well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I like my Christmassy fucking bell, sweater.
Yeah, Christmassy fucking bell sweater. I like it. I like it, Nick. I like it.
Baka.
And I'm so glad that's how we're gonna end it here on Weazel News for 2022.
Whoa, what's the trick we in?
I don't know. I just kept going. I got distracted by your donka box.
The donka bakas.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, but we appreciate you all being here, and this is gonna do it for Weazel News in 2022, and we are so happy to have you here, and we can't wait to continue this broadcast for you in 2023. So on that note, did you have any other closing words?
Just want to say thank you to all of our viewers here who have joined us for these last 9 weeks, and to have a safe, happy holidays. Celebrate the year, celebrate the new year coming in, and we will see you back next year.
And we will see you on the next one, and we are totally ending this broadcast with some Donka music. Hey Ricky, roll it.
Uh-oh.
We'll see you on the next one.
When the maliki I get to bigger tiki taka tobo. You making me feel special. Chakachua, sini chakachua. She is mine. Come on,